Bitcoin right now walking a very fine line. The immediate hours ahead going into early tomorrow morning, extremely critical in determining and defining the potential momentum and direction of Bitcoin in the short-term charts. We're going to break that down on the hourly charts in this video. And I'm also going to discuss with you, now that crypto and Bitcoin going a little parabolic, seeing some crazy gains, what now? What are we supposed to do with these gains? The question is, do you have an exit plan? What's up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Hit that subscribe and like on the way in. Let's jump into this Bitcoin video. I'm going to break down all the charts, everything you want to know in terms of Bitcoin price, and you can hit the timestamps if you want to just go to the end of the video where I talk about and break down exits. And you might already know it. I'm going to discuss block gains, my new app, and how you can utilize this free app to plan your exit. So let's jump into this Bitcoin video. First off, this not a bad looking 6-hour candle. We had a little bit of volatility not very long ago, right? Down to the 36,000s, currently trading at 39,200. So we're getting these $3,000 swings of Bitcoin. Let's break this down. This is happening very quick. And I think a very important move is going to happen in the immediate hours ahead. So let's start. This is a quick clip from just 7 hours ago. I'm glad I went live to talk about this. Not only do we have these two targets that Bitcoin just hit one of them, the $39,000 target, but we have this 1618 line that I really want to talk to you about. Now, in today's live stream, we talked about this 1618 line. Now, first, here are the two targets, $40,000, right around $39,000, a little under. So we have this two target area, confluent area, mixed with this 1618 line right here on the screen, literally where Bitcoin is trading at right now. Now, this 1618 line is a Fibonacci retracement. It's a swing high to a swing low. And that was a huge move that Bitcoin had not that long ago. And Bitcoin was we were tracking this Fibonacci resistance area. Bitcoin broke out of it. And in today's video, I was discussing recently Bitcoin has been making moves out of Fibonacci retracements like this through the resistance area and getting these explosive moves to the upside, right? And we're looking for just the exact move that Bitcoin has done thus far, a visit to this 1618 higher high area. It's done it. But recently, Bitcoin, every time it does a move like this, continues to the upside, an explosive move to the upside. And we discussed, will that happen this time around? We also discussed in that video to anticipate immediate resistance, because not only do we have the 1618 line, but we have that $40,000 target, like that $39,000 target, all confluent with the 1618 line. So all up in here. And just look, if you zoom in on the 6-hour candle, what has transpired in terms of Bitcoin, right? And this is what Bitcoin is looking like. Just a lot of resistance, immediate resistance. Mind you, we have this upward buying pressure thus far in the 6-hour candle. You can see it. I was watching the dip happen on the hourly chart not that long ago when this was happening. You know, cryptos were moving all across the board to the downside. They got bought up, right? That's been the story over and over again. Now, will this wick on the hourly chart historically end up looking something like this? In terms of this wick on the hourly chart for Bitcoin? Potentially, we're going to track that. But what I want to also discuss with you in this video is not only the immediate resistance that we just saw. I wanted to do an update on that, and we're literally testing it right now. Bitcoin is under that 1618 line on the hourly. This could be a little bit concerning in terms of just pure technical analysis, because not only are we under that 1618 line, but now we are testing once again this lower trend line of this rising channel that you see on the screen in blue. This was our case for the continuation through the 1618 line to the upside to a $45,000 target. That was the bullish case on the short term. Very much in play, by the way, I should say, right? If you look back, Bitcoin had this first touch, right? We had a second touch, pretty much a third touch. We have this most recent fourth touch, and Bitcoin's testing the lower trend line once again, just above it right now. So, you know, Bitcoin is kind of seeing a series of higher highs and higher lows. The question, as always, is that momentum going to continue? Especially when you go to, you start looking at the weekly chart and the RSI and the momentum oscillators on the weekly and the daily chart. It's looking a little crazy. But we know it kind of doesn't matter right now. When there's buying pressure, there's buying pressure. When there's demand, there's demand. And that's kind of what's playing out on the charts. But what I want to discuss with you is very simple. So this is our Fibonacci that we just charted. It's our 1618 line. There's that resistance, right? We know that is what it is. So I'm going to remove that. And I want to discuss this. And I think I briefly mentioned this in today's video today, a support area. This is what it looks like on the hourly chart. The first swing low touch of this trend line to our most recent swing high touch to the upper trend line. Bitcoin, if it's going to see resistance here, now that we kind of actually have some sideways consolidation, finally, right? We have a little bit, it slowed down a little bit. We have this touch coming back down to this area, let's just call it $34,000 to right around $32,100, $32,200. That range right there is a support area for Bitcoin that we discussed in today's video. To give you an idea, that is around 13% to the downside, 13 to 17% or so to the downside. We all know at this point, especially even if you're just so bullish and you just only want to see bullish videos, we all know a 13% move to the downside can just happen in minutes, right? And this is the setup for it. And you want to track it. You want to see, because if it happens, if Bitcoin truly does, we're going to be hitting a target to the downside right around 35,000. Obviously, we have the $45,000 target to the upside, but for every target to the upside, there's one to the downside, everybody. And if we get a break below this trend line, $35,000 in play, do we see some type of crazy candle going all the way down to 32,000, even at 31,000, just back up? Do we see support like that? That could be a huge indicator. If you're looking to buy a dip, this could be a situation where, man, if you could pick up some Bitcoin in that area, that could be a good thing, right? That's not financial advice. It's just one scenario potentially playing out, but you have to see support. You want to see a really healthy wick and maybe like a quick capitulation to that area. So I wanted to discuss right now, because truly Bitcoin right now is getting this consolidation on this hourly chart, and it's kind of even just a little bit of these lower highs happening right there, and it's a little bit similar to a short-term top we had the beginning of January, like 4 days ago, right? And that led us into a big dip real quick. So this could very much lead us into a big dip real quick, and I just wanted to throw that out there to be prepared for that. But yes, target to the upside, keep an eye on it. I truly think this is an hourly chart going into the next hours. Into early tomorrow, you can see here what's going to happen with this trend line, right? Is Bitcoin going to get some separation to the upside and start testing the upper trend line? Or is Bitcoin going to trickle down through the lower trend line? That's what I'll be watching. Want to do an update for you. Everybody, what are you doing in terms of your crypto gains? This is Bitcoin on the zoomed out macro chart. And this is how far we've come. We have done so many videos over the years talking about this very moment, and we are here. And you might have seen me do videos with this spreadsheet of sorts that you see on the screen. Quick demonstration. Here's my exit plan. Speculatively, example portfolio, I have 10 Bitcoin. Very simple. I'm going to sell one Bitcoin when Bitcoin gets back to that all-time high, right? I'm going to take one. Boom. $20,000 profit. 9 Bitcoin left. You see it on the screen. And then I'm holding my Bitcoin until Bitcoin gets to 150,000, and I'm going to sell 2. I've profited 320,000. I have 7 Bitcoin left. You know the drill. A spreadsheet, and then you fill this up with all your altcoins, and it's just a bunch of numbers. Everybody, when I was doing these videos on this very YouTube channel, I said enough is enough with this. I can't take this. And I created this app, Block Gains. It's free. Go download it in App Store, Google Play. I want to preface by saying there are so many updates coming, everybody. The updates that you all want, alerts, for instance, where, you're up there with the rest of them in terms of the apps that you're using. I bootstrapped this, but it's working, right? It was down for the last day because of CoinCap, but it's working now. It's a portfolio tracker. We have our speculative portfolio, example portfolio right here. I've got 10 Bitcoin, 1,000 Ethereum, a million Cardano, and 1,000 Litecoin. So this is our portfolio. If you download the app and you want to just quickly see how to add to the portfolio, you can go to watch tutorial. It's very easy. You can fill up your portfolio, but this is the page. This is the page right here that is likened to what you see here, this spreadsheet. but you have a whole different ball game here. So here it is. We have 10 Bitcoin. You can see total 10 Bitcoin in our portfolio. I want to add my first speculative sell. You can even do it by percentage. So let's say I want to sell 10% of my Bitcoin, and let's do the $20,000 scenario that we just did. There we go. $20,000 exit gains for Bitcoin, 9 Bitcoin left. We sold one, and I want to add another transaction, and I want to sell. I want to sell 2 Bitcoin at $150,000, save. So 3 Bitcoin sold, and you can even see your portfolio percentage and what that looks like. And I just want to say, this is going to get even better. This screen, very simple, but it's going to look better. The design is being redesigned. We're going to have some really cool features being launched. And you're also going to be able to, in this coming launch in the next few weeks or so, be able to set your alerts right here. So you can set your sell alerts. So when you put, I want to sell 2 Bitcoin at $200,000, you'll be able to save the alert there as well. So you're alerted when it happens so you can sell. A lot of really cool features with this chart or with this app, but everybody, this is where it's at. It's fun to enjoy the gains, right? It's fun to invest in crypto. It's fun to watch YouTube videos and watch price go up and watch price, kind of go parabolic, and you can see it on the screen right here. But the question is, are you planning? Are you planning with all of this stuff happening on the screen? What is your plan? Maybe you have no plan yet. Maybe it's not till 100,000. Listen, you might be somebody that's never going to sell your crypto. That's cool with me. Maybe this exit gain is not for you. This exit gain feature is not for you. But I should mention, we're going to have a buy the dip feature, exactly like what you see on the screen. But instead of planning your sells, you're planning your buys with alerts integrated. So a lot of really cool features. And this is where you want to plan, everybody. I can't tell you when to sell, right? Everybody I was with a buddy today. We were talking about that. Everybody has their own unique exit plan, what you want to, hold on to long-term, all that good stuff. And it also depends what cryptos you're in and what the charts are doing. There's so many different criteria and aspects to everybody's situations. But I really encourage you, this app is free, right? This app is 100% free. All the features are coming. We just launched this thing, and I truly appreciate everybody that has kind of shown support and downloaded the app. You've left some awesome reviews out there. We've been bootstrapping. There have been some bugs along the way, but we're really getting there, and I want to make this the best app possible for you. So this is the app, everybody. Go download it. Block gains. Even got a nice little news section that's going to be updated, looking a little bit cleaner. And just all in all, we're listening to your feedback, and I can't tell you how many comments I got from you all, and I forward it right to developers, and they're working on it right now. So I'm giving you all what you want in a crypto tracker app and more. I mean, what app allows you to do this? This ugly looking spreadsheet that everybody uses completely just now. I mean, look at the difference. I think that's pretty on point. I'd rather look at this screen right here than the spreadsheet behind it any day of the week. So that's it. I want to do a nice little plug for block gains. You're going to be hearing a lot more about it once we update this thing and we get the features launched. But I really, truly appreciate all of your support once again. If you're here right now, you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe, hit that like. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.